Alright, so apparently, just like I thought would happen, ran out of recording space on my phone. Surprise! So now I have switched to my tablet, so we'll just see how this mashup works, if it even works at all. So I was unboxing the loot from the Goodwill. So we've got the Homespun by Lion Brand. So this is in the colorway. Oh, it's covered by their Ollie tag. Apparently that's where they got it, was Ollie's. Let's see here. Let's see if we can... I don't even... Abalone? A-B-A-L-O-N-E. I have no idea. But anyways, let's see if we can kind of see the colors, maybe? It's not... The purples aren't really showing up in here. There's some purpley red hints in there. But anyways, I have 4 skeins of that, so Mom's like, I really liked the colors. I'm like, well, what do you envision me making with this? She's like, I don't know, I'll think about it. When I first started this craft, I know I had made her a big old chunky scarf. Because this is hard to see worked up. Let me see if I can kind of show you a strand. See how it's not... It's kind of this textured thing here. Oh, look, I think you're seeing some of the pops of red here and purple. Yeah. But it's a funny yarn to work with because it's textured, so it's harder to see your stitches, but I'm much more advanced than I was when I first worked with it, so maybe it's worth giving it a try. Open up more doors to me, certainly, through Michaels. And then she found, on a different day, but packaged the same way, so probably came from the same house, all these odds and ends. So I didn't know if you'd want to kind of go through this with me and see what's in here. Because who doesn't like unboxing things and going through stash acquisitions? I mean, I love it. Alright, so we have what feels like just acrylic, and it's a lovely pastel pink. I don't know that it's much to do with, so I could probably do some accent colors, or obviously enough quantity for a pom-pom. Of course, duh. And then, oh my. Also feels like acrylic, meaning you can wash and dry it without caring about destroying it or shrinking it or anything like that. So, hot pink, and I don't know, can you see that there is speckles? Oh my gosh. Do you see it? Glittery, sparkly? It's not silver, it seems to actually be hot pink speckles in the hot pink. So, again, not enough quantity for really a big project, but I see more pom-poms. Because I've got plenty of hats that don't have pom-poms because I didn't have a pom-pom maker initially. And then let's see here. This is a half-used skein of Loops and Threads Impeccable. So this is, let's see here, can you see? It is pinks, light pinks, pinks and creams and browns. I have worked with a very similar I think Caron colorway before with this, and that's C-A-R-O-N. And I think I've made up hats like this before, so I could make a different one and see which one I like. Or a scarf, a matching scarf. An infinity scarf, maybe. I get ahead of myself. So that was all for that first bag of miscellaneous. Now for the second bag of miscellaneous, and I seem to have dropped my scissors. You know, because I keep it professional here and all, and have show notes and have everything already opened. That's just not me. Alright, what do we have here? Ooh, another speckly ball. It's kind of a lilac-y purple. I know it's showing up more blue here. But anyways, it's got the speckles. Look at that, guys. Speckles. Speckly pom-poms. And then, oh, looks like this is some Peyton's Grace. So this is a much smaller yarn than I would work with. I think this is actually considered sock yarn. And it's apparently colorway lavender. It looks like 2 unused skeins. So it's got some light blue, dark blue, light purple, mauve, and some creams in there. So, I don't know, either I will be able to experiment with doing some smaller detailed stuff, or I can have accent colors to pom-poms, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe mittens? What's the content of this? It's cotton. Cotton from Turkey, actually. So more, because cotton's used more in summer projects, so I don't know. We'll see. Cotton, since it doesn't melt, so acrylic is basically just fancy plastic, so you can't use it for like hot pad trivet kind of things, you know, for your protecting your tables from your hot pans and stuff. But cotton is not synthetic, so it doesn't melt. So you can make hot pads and stuff like that out of cotton, just of note. So opens up that for me. Hodgepodge of little purpley things. Oh, here's a pretty tealish blue. It looks a lot like the teal over there, but it's not a heathered. So again, could be some accent striping to something. I think that would look very lovely. I might actually have some more of this because this looks like a very familiar color. And then it's another thing of the Chunky Homespun, just in a different colorway. Oh, mimosa, apparently. So this, I don't know if you can see more, almost looks like a delightful ice cream cone color. So it's got a whole bunch of, it's like pastel-y rainbow colors. I see teals and pinks and purples. There's almost an orangey melon there. Its main, again, like I was saying, it's got the textured, but the main thin yarn going through it is this hot pink. I don't even know if you can appreciate that, but that's interesting. So again, not enough for like a shawl or anything, but I could probably do like a hat. We'll see. So that was that. So I think that's all I have for yarn this week. I've made awesome progress on my infinity scarf. I've got some other projects, hats going for people specifically. And then, ooh, so I went to Knit Night. So that's what I was saying earlier. That was another rabbit trail, on a rabbit trail. So I went to Knit Night. And of course you're supposed to like have coffee and hot beverages and tea and whatnot, but I don't have a travel mug. Well, I do, but I used it at work and it was dirty and whatnot. So I contacted the Bread and Badger people, which is the company I got my crochet mug from. And they discontinued that. So they retired that print, I guess from their standard production. Anyway, so I was calling them to see if they had any, not calling, I texted them to see if they had any ceramic travel mugs with the silicone tops and everything, any of them left in the crochet print. And it turns out they sold their last one like a week ago, but she's like, but you can order it as a made-to-order thing. And I'm like, oh, well, that sounded expensive to me, but I went and found the travel mug, which up until this point, the travel mugs have only been available in the black and this kind of cocoa chocolate color. And as you know me, I like bright colors. So, but new is this like dark blue. And I'm like, ooh, dark blue. And I thought the print would show up amazingly well. And so when you went to order everything, there was the drop-down menu, order a reprint on file, and it just needed the name for the reprint. And I was like, oh. And it didn't charge me extra because it's not like they were having to make me up a pattern. It's already on file. They just got to make a batch of one. So yeah, not charged extra or anything. And the customer service with them was amazing. She's great there. So I would totally encourage people to go check her out because they do have their knitting line as usual, because I think more people knit. So anyway, so that is actually en route to me now. I just got notification that it shipped, so maybe next week, or hey, if I have it by Sunday, maybe we'll have an unboxing. We'll see. So I'm excited about that. So now I can go to Knit Night in style, prepared. Okay, so now in other non-yarny news, I didn't know if you guys wanted to join me on, I have oily mail. Yep. For those of you who don't know what that means, it's essential oils. And so, yeah, that seems to be all the craze right now, all the essential oils and everything. I haven't gone off the deep end with it, but I am intrigued by its claims to be some medicinal properties, like for acne and not be, chemicals. I mean, I realize scientifically most everything's chemical of some sort, but I meant like, I guess, synthetic stuff. I don't know. But anyways, more naturally produced things for like acne stuff and some anxiety scents and calming scents, and also some of these have help with allergy claims. So that's kind of the road I went down for them. So it's not like I'm living clean or anything, because God knows I love my processed sugars. So anyways, the company that I use is called Plant Therapy, and they send their oily mail in this bright green, because we all know green is my favorite color. So look at that! Oh my god. So open me, as if I wasn't going to open you. So, I use Plant Therapy. They are out of Idaho. They're out of Idaho. Twin Falls, I do believe. They are not a MLM company, which means that that's, multi-level marketing company. So basically one of those pyramid schemes, which is all fine and good, but a lot of these ones, the ones you've probably heard of more often, require like membership fees and everything, and like minimum orders of like $50 a month. It does not work for my lifestyle. I don't have that kind of disposable income, and I like to be able to pick and choose what I need when I need it, and it's free shipping, and it just works for me. That's all I'm saying. I did a lot of research, and I've got a lot of friends that use other companies that do use the MLM companies and are quite happy with it. I'm not knocking it. This is what worked for me. So let's go ahead and, I didn't realize they're bubble wrapped. Well, you're going to have to hear some bubble wrapping. I mean, who doesn't like hearing bubble wrap? Alright. So this first one is their Kid Safe line. So it's at a dilution that's safe to use, I think, for anybody between the ages of, 2 and 12? I don't know. It's a moot point for me. I just got it for its neat, what it does. So this is their Sniffle Stopper. And so I got this in my last package, and it actually does make a difference. I mean, I still have to use all my over-the-counter drugs and antihistamines and whatnot, but diffusing this in my diffuser, which is beside my bed here, actually does make a difference. And then I make the 5% roll-on, so I just kind of, instead of Vicks, I roll it on at night, and I realized I was getting dangerously low, so I got some more. But also in reading through how to use oils and everything, is you can actually, if you use one oil too long, it can actually stop being effective. You can almost become not immune to it. Maybe that's becomes ineffective or something. So you've got to switch up what you use. And so I was looking at other things on their site, you know, maybe the adult line or similar ones with different components so that I could switch. So going into hay fever season, as tomorrow is the first day of September, it's been quite a sniffly last couple of weeks. So I got a couple new ones, new to me, ones to see, did some research as to what I thought would be good. So this line is their Synergy for respiratory aid, and it's not kid safe, but again, it's a moot point for me. So this is their line here, and I think this, it's eucalyptus, pine, peppermint, lavender, spruce, cypress, and is it marjoram? I never can say that correctly. And so I wanted something to switch out, and hopefully it would be effective. And reading through the singles of things that would be helpful to have for, you know, I could blend with other things. The fir needle seemed to be a good use of upper respiratory thing. So it's also from their Kid Safe line. So pretty excited about that. What else do I have in here? Oh yes. I ordered this last time. It's their organic healing balm, and it looks kind of funky. It's just like this salve. Oh, I bet it's probably got that protective thing on it. It does. So it looks weird. See, it just kind of... And so this I use instead of lotions. And it actually is really good with the dry skin and the dry spots and everything, and it's a lot of organic stuff like the beeswax and the shea butters and stuff like that. It doesn't it doesn't have any of the scented oils. I mean, it does have a scent, but it doesn't have any of these essential oils to it. Now certainly you can pick whatever and add to it. Like if you wanted to make it more like of a perfume lotion, you could. If you wanted to, actually I see where a lot of people, there's recipes out there for adding these sniffle stoppers and respiratory aids and basically making a more natural version of, you know, the Vicks Vapor Rub. So I haven't tried that, but now I have a bunch more that I can try that with. It's weird because it's not a lotion. I mean, like it's pretty solid, and so it just comes off in chunks. So actually, I went down the Scentsy rabbit hole last year, and that comes with that little spatula to get the Scentsy oils out, the wax things out. Well, its little spatula is just perfect for getting this out. It's amazing, little spatula. So that was all of my order through them, but Plant Therapy always sends stickers. I'm a sucker for stickers. So let's see here. Oh, they did two. I don't know if this is actually... so this is one of their end of summer stickers. So it says, the tans will fade, but the love of oils will last forever. And then I had actually asked for if they had like one of their animal stickers or anything crafty. And so they sent the alpaca one. It's specifically the one I wanted. Oh my gosh. Because, right? Alpacas. So it says, you bring the oils and alpaca lunch. Right? So yeah, I've been collecting these, and I think I'll probably get me some magnets. I've got a 2-drawer filing cabinet as my nightstand, so I was going to like deck it out in magnets and my stickers. So I'm pretty excited. They're I was having some issues. Their customer service support is amazing. It's just live chats online too, and I got hit in one of those credit card breaches, which they were on top of within hours and everything. But then And I've ordered since from them without any issue, but then this last order, this one I just placed, I didn't get a confirmation email or any of those tracking updates or anything, so I sent one of those live chats, and I'm like, is everything okay? And they're like, yeah, it's totally fine. The emails just didn't update and everything, so it wasn't like a problem, but they handled everything great and said that, you know, everything was, it was not a credit card issue, it was an emailing issue. So they're super friendly, super on top of it. They looked into everything for me and said, yep, it went out, and here's the tracking number so you can track it. I love Plant Therapy. They're amazing. So that is all I had for this week. Now I'm going to go see if I can merge the beginning of this from my phone with the latter part of this from my tablet and see how things work. So anyways, I hope that was fun. Let me know if you want this to only be knitting, crochet, yarny content, or if you like some of the other things, like my oily ventures and whatnot. I don't know. Keep me updated. I enjoy this, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.